Well, earlier this week, more than 35,000 runners participate in the 118th Boston Marathon.
That's right, and Flagstaff's own Nick Arciniaga placed 7th of all the men who competed. Nick stopped by the studio to talk with Abby Barinholtz and tell us about the experience.
The Boston Marathon took place this past Monday. Today I'm joined by Flagstaff's own Nick Arciniaga, who took 7th place in the marathon. So Nick, how does it feel to have taken 7th place out of thousands of runners?
It feels great, very exhilarating. Going to these big races, Boston Marathon in particular, with the events that happened last year, we wanted to go out there, the Americans want to go out there and just put on a good show, have great performances, and just basically go out there and run as well as we can. That's basically how we were intending to show our tribute to the Boston crowds and like the race itself, just show the city of Boston that we support them 100%. And going into this race, finishing 7th place, that's the highest I've finished in marathon major, so it's a great feeling just being able to be up there in the top 10 and having a great performance on that day. It was tenfold.
And how does it feel to represent Flagstaff so well in this race?
It feels great. Like with Flagstaff, a huge community of runners out here, a lot of outdoor type people that are like we run into all the time on the roads, on the trails, and even on the track. Just everybody knows each other, and it's a very tight-knit community, so it feels great to represent the city so well, and I'm happy to do it.
And how does altitude training help you?
It helps me immensely just being up here at 7,000 feet. It's obviously a little bit tougher to run than at sea level, but it helps stimulate the legs a little bit more, just able to run just as far as I would at sea level. Takes longer to recover, but once I get down to sea level, just feel so much better and able to run quicker and utilize the altitude as well as I can.
And what was it like being in Boston a year after the bombings?
It was pretty exciting. I knew I wanted to go out there since day one last year, just to show my respect to the race and just show them that I support the race, and I want them to know that I want to be out there and show that we're not going to be stopped from these tragic events and everything. But the crowds were probably 5 times as big as they normally are. I've been out there a couple times, and it was just so loud, just tunnels and of like cheers and like lots of fans chanting USA and just cheering us on and just bringing the adrenaline in our legs up and making this feel so much better than we would feel normally in a 26-mile race. So it's definitely very exhilarating type of feeling out there with all those crowds, and it was kind of a celebration for the city itself.
All right. Well, thank you so much for coming in, and congratulations again. For more information on Nick's race, please go to naztoday.com.